Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Myth. In today's episode, we are going to talk about IBM Bob, a new project that is introduced by IBM. So IBM Bob is a tool that uses artificial intelligence to help software developers to write better code, faster and with more confidence. Okay, so this is the overall agenda of this IBM Bob that provides a functionality that help you to code smarter way, ship the product faster and build the things confidently. So in this session, we will just I'll walk you through the overview of this project, like what is IBM Bob, what all functionality comes with this tool and how we can make use of IBM Bob in our system. Okay. So these all things we will be discussing. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. And to make the things easier for you, I have already attached the Tech Myth digital course book in the description box. There you will find more than 3,500 plus free resources available in Hindi as well as English language. So without any language barrier, you can consume the content, and whenever there is any question from your end, feel free to reach out to me through comment section. Okay. Alright. So let's get started. So as we are going to focus on IBM Bob, so very first thing comes, what exactly the term IBM Bob. Let's say if someone asks you what is IBM Bob, so you can simply say that IBM Bob is an AI powered partner for the entire software development process. Okay, so it's a AI powered development partner which we can use in entire software development lifecycle, and it is a tool that actually lives inside your IDE itself. Okay. So that is why people are more frequently using it nowadays, IBM Bob, because this is something that really lives inside your IDE itself. Okay, so this is the term, like we all know that IBM Bob is a software that comes with some functionality. Now the question is, what all functionalities are there? So it can do couple of things, but for now, for time being, we will just few of the top features that comes with this IBM Bob. The first thing is to generate the code. Yes. So like what we can do, we can simply provide some instruction to this IBM Bob in a very simple or a natural language, in a plain English language, and then IBM Bob will understand your requirement, and according to your requirement, it will create a production ready code. Okay, so in this way you can say that IBM Bob can be used to generate the code. So doesn't matter what kind of technology you are using, whether it's a COBOL, it's a IBM I, you can just provide their actual requirement in a instruction in a proper detailed prompt, and then it will start preparing the code for you, and it will directly generate the code inside a file, and that file later you can compile and execute. Okay, so this is the first thing, that it can be used to generate the code. Second thing is refactor and debug. Yes, you can utilize this IBM Bob for refactoring purpose and for debugging purpose. So let's say there are some issues inside your existing code and you want to make it fix, but you don't want to do the manual efforts for that. So in that case, you can go with IBM Bob, because there you can provide the actual file. So you can mention that this is the file where I have my code written in either COBOL, IBM I or RBGL language, and you have to look into these issues and you have to fix the code. So what this IBM Bob will do in this situation, it will simply refactor your code, debug your code, and find out the required pointers where the fix is needed, and it automatically made the fix with AI precision. Okay, so in this way we can say that yes, it can be used for refactoring and debugging purpose as well. Now the next thing is, which is very important when we are working in a software development lifecycle. So in SDLC, we all know documentation plays a vital role. whether it's a planning documentation or a testing documentation or when we are going to introduce a new feature, then also we need a proper documentation. So now in the era of AI, we are not supposed to prepare the document by manual efforts, because now we have tools like IBM Bob. So what you can do, you can just write a proper detailed prompt, and that prompt can be fed to this IBM Bob, and then it will analyze your old source code. It will check all the required files, walk through it, and prepare the things in a very either in technical terms or in a non-technical terms. Okay. So in this way, we can say that yes, IBM Bob can be used to write the documentation. It can generate, or also it can update the documentation. So let's say if there is any document which is already existing, so that documentation you can also fed to this IBM Bob, and you can just mention what all things you want to update. So it will update it and provide you the required output. Clear? So in this way, we can say that there are multiple use cases. Let's say if you are planning something, if you are planning something to build in, let's say IBM or RPGLE. So what you can do, you can simply roughly provide the requirement along with the estimation, and then you can ask Bob to prepare the entire documentation for your case study or for your project that you are going to build. So what it will do, it will analyze your requirement, and it will provide you the perfect document that you can directly share within your team as well. Because in software industry, we know that there are multiple people who are working on the same project. So in that place, documentation can be very helpful, right? So this is one use case. Second use case, if you have made a fix on something, let's say if you fixed any email validation, so there also we are supposed to prepare the testing document, right? So you can provide the older version, you can provide the newer version of the code, and then you can ask IBM Bob to do the analysis and to prepare the required testing document with all the screenshots and all the information that we fixed. So what it will do, it will simply prepare the document for you. In the same way, let's say if there is a requirement where you want to convert your entire source code into a non-technical explanation document. So in that case also, we can use IBM Bob. So you can just provide the file where we have stored the RPGLE code, and then you can ask your IBM Bob to perform the operation and prepare the non-technical document. Clear? So these are the some best of the use cases that we can do with IBM Bob, which includes generating the code, refactoring and debugging, writing the documents. And the fourth thing is automating the task. Yes, so if you think there is some task which is quite repetitive, so in that case you can automate those tasks with the help of IBM Bob. And don't worry, we are not just discussing these things theoretically. I have already prepared a couple of sessions that will explain each and everything in a very detailed way, practical examples, because this IBM Bob comes with a free version for 30 days, I guess. So for 30 days you can use 40 Bob coins for the trial version, and then you can purchase after on. Okay. Alright, so I think with this slide it's clear what is IBM Bob and what all basic feature comes with this tool. Now next we will talk about some specialized modes that comes with this Bob, because we know that purpose builds personas, right? So each optimized for a different development scenario. So these are the all specialized mode that you can use. The first thing is to write, modify and refactor the code. Okay, so yes, you can use IBM Bob to write the code, to modify the existing code and refactor the code. Second thing is ask. Yes, you can simply ask your queries related to development, and then it will respond you either in technical ways or in a non-technical ways. Both will work. Third thing is to design the plan before the implementation. So if you are working on a project and you are going to hit the new project from scratch, and there you want to prepare some design documents, so you can use it or you can plan it with IBM Bob. The next thing is advanced. Yes, full tool access for power users is provide some set of tools that we can use for our development process. And the next thing is Orchestrator. So yes, it coordinates complex multi-model tasks as well. So these are some 5 specialized mode for IBM Bob. Now there are some powerful built-in tools as well for the IBM Bob that comes with it, like file access, run command, and MCP integration. Yes, so it can read, write, and read-write files directly within your project seamlessly. Code based navigation, so these all things are possible with IBM Bob. It can directly access your file. Okay, so this is not just a chatbot where we can ask the queries. You can actually provide the files, and then it will do some stuff on it and as per your requirement, and then provide you the output. Okay, so this is the first tool. And the second tool is run commands. Yes, you can execute terminal as well as shell commands from within Bob to automate any workflow steps. The third thing is MCP integration. So yes, it extends the capabilities external tools via the model context protocol framework. Okay, so this is also possible. So these are the some popular tools that comes with IBM Bob. Now these are some key features again. The first one is Bob shell. So yes, AI assistance directly in your terminal now, so it provides you the shell access through which you can perform the queries. Second thing is security first. Yes, built-in security guidelines to minimize risk with every interaction. Checkpoints are there. Yes, you can save and restore states during the complex task, so that later if it is needed you can undo the required operation. Okay, so we have checkpoints features as well. MCP protocol. Yes, it connects external tools like GitHub, Jira, Slack, and hundreds more integration that you can directly use with it with MCP protocol. Then we have some Bob tips. Yes, inline contextual suggestions are there that smartly help you by providing the tips that while you are working. And yes, it is enterprise ready because it is mainly dedicated for the enterprise plan with the team management and advanced control. So yeah, these are the some features, and as you know that this is the new tool, so we will explore by the time and see like how we can make use it. Okay, so now the question comes how we will use it for free. That is the main question, right? For initial trial version at least, how we can access it for free. So to make it use, what you need to do, you need to firstly install the IBM Bob. Then you can learn some of the best practice that are provided on the IBM website itself, and then you can review the security related things if you are directly implementing it in your actual system. Okay, don't worry, I have explained everything like how to install, how to get the free access for 30 days. That we will discuss in next session, because for now we just mainly discuss what exactly IBM Bob and what all kind of operations we can perform with it. But there are lined up session where we will see how we can install it, how we can make use of it, all practical examples. We will generate code, we will write prompt to convert the source code to documentation, and all these stuff. Okay, so I think now you all are ready to meet the Bob, your AI powered SDLC software, right? So you can explore this bob.ibm.com website, and here you will find all the links to download and everything. But if you don't know how to navigate to those things, so don't worry, in next session I'll explain you how to download this IBM Bob. So yeah, that's all for today, and thank you for watching TechShareMate. And as I mentioned, that in the description box you can find the TechShareMate digital course book, which is freely available, and it provides you 3,500 plus learning resources for free, available in both Hindi as well as English language. So please go and check out that book and share your thoughts in the comment section so that I can work accordingly. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session. So thank you for watching TechShareMate.